What's up, YouTube? Hey, I just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce you to our new overlanding build. We thought about a lot of trucks. In fact, we looked for several years. We test drove Jeeps, Toyotas, F-150s, Rangers, Nissans. You know, they all had their pluses and minuses, but you know, after long, hard consideration, what we decided to do is go with a Jeep Gladiator. That's right. It's a 2023 Jeep Gladiator. Barely got just a little over 2,000 miles on it right now. And let me turn around and show it to you. All right, so we already got some modifications done to it. We have been working on this. I've got several videos out on some of the stuff, but other things that I haven't done videos on yet are my 37-inch Milestar Patagonia with black rhino rims on it and give it kind of that military-ish look. So 37s. We also put the 37 full-size spare, and we put the Clayton off-road track bar in there to give it room for the 37. We went with the ARE shell with the it's not rhino lining, but whatever the texture is, it's almost identical to the Jeep. And of course we got 23.0 270 Peregrine awning on that. So this side, there's no window in it because it's got a built-in toolbox. So I wasn't really sure how I was going to set the shelves up in this yet, but I think what I'm going to do, because now with some of the gear that I've been fooling around with, I think I'm going to put like 2 dividers here and then 2 full-length shelves across there. Give me a lot of room. This is actually going to be like the kitchen side right here. And so that's it on the toolbox. And then give you the rear view of it. And yes, I got it from AZ Truck Outfitters. I also put the rhino rack on there with the backbone system. I had ARE put the T-slots in there. I think that that rhino rack, it's Pioneer system, and you can see the healthy brackets up there for the Peregrine awning, and also for the MaxTrax boards out there. That'll hold 4 MaxTrax. So in the back, that box does eat up a little bit of real estate. There's really not a lot of room in the back of a Gladiator, but same with all the rest of them, unless you had a long bed. But we do have the window on the left side, and it's like a wind wing. It opens up. Also, that back window folds down so you could clean the glass, but of course you can't do that because the toolbox is in the way, but it still does slide open. And then also this Gladiator had the bed liner, spray-in bed liner already. And I like, it's locked. There we go. Even the tailgate locks with the key. I like how it slow opens like that. You get your hands full of stuff, you're not slamming the tailgate. It's got 2 lights in the bed. And then also there's one up here that they put from ARE. Here it is. And it also had the headliner in it. So it's really not a whole lot to say about the shell other than for our purposes, that's what we wanted. We haven't done anything to the back here yet. It did come with the receiver hitch, and with the automatic on this Gladiator, it's good for 7,000 pounds with the Rubicon package, which is what we got. There's that side window again, and what's nice about the side window is you can open it up and get in here. Just get in here and grab stuff that you might need without having to dig it all the way out, like maybe your recovery gear. That's all my recovery gear in this box. We'll talk about that in another video. And all my tools are in that box. And then all the camp kitchen type stuff is in that box. So the only thing we've done in the back so far is I put this Dirty Dogs net. This was the best net I've found from Amazon. Hey, I'll put links to it down in the description down there. Yeah, this is really stout. This will work in a Wrangler or the Gladiator, JT or JL. Also, I got this, it's not set up right now, but it's a really decent, it's kind of a dog bed. Here, I'll set it up real quick. Come on, girl. Load up. Yeah. So this is the dog bed. I don't know what to call it, but DJ Sir seems to like it. And they like to get in the front seat, so that's why we have this here. Kind of keeps them caged up. Huh, DJ? Yeah? Yeah. So, sit. DJ, sit. So you can see she's got plenty of room to lay back there. And she's got those little nervous yawns going right now. And again, so this will zip up so that you can protect your door panels from them scratching on it. But they don't. She stays pretty good. Don't you, girl dog? Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So in the front, we made a few modifications as well. Let's see if we can go over these. I've been using the CMM ball mounts. These are 20mm balls. I got one right here. I also put one on the front passenger OS bar, if you know what OS means. Oh crap. I put another one up here. It fits on the factory mount. I've done a video on all of this, so I've also run 67 designs. They're slide mount, and it goes up in the dash here, as you can see. And right now I got a phone holder in here. That works really good. I also got my ham radio, which I haven't hooked up yet. That's another project to come. And that ball is going to be for a mic mount. So the other things that I've done here, one thing you can't see is the Taser Mini. We use the Taser Mini, and then that helps you, so you could recalibrate your tires, or your if you change your gearing. This is a Rubicon, so it has front and rear lockers. It has a sway bar disconnect, an off-road plus. The one thing I didn't get in this Jeep that I wish I would have had, and I could still add it aftermarket, and I might, are these auxiliary switches that normally go here. Like, I don't smoke anymore, so this would have been a perfect place to stick my smokes. But here's another great thing that we added, and these are like just cheapo things. Again, I'll put a link in the description to Amazon. This is just a little slide that goes in there, and someone could stick their phone in there or whatever they want. Like Jill usually throws her phone in there like that. The other thing, there's another one right here that you get off Amazon. I'll show you that one too. I'll put you a link. But it just slips over here, and then it slips over these. I can't tell. There we go. It slips over the little latches there, and then it glues in like with double-sided tape. And that's been a wonderful thing too to have. And the other thing I did was I put a gun mount. I got a video on that too. So get a positive latching. Yeah, because we're in a free state here, somewhat free. And why not exercise our rights, right? All right, moving on. You know, I've been a desert dude all my life, been a desert racer, so high speed is all I ever knew. I'm really not a rock crawler. I'm not into that. I'm not interested in that. It doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. Going through some rough terrain, you know, some stuff that's a little tricky, I don't mind, but As far as spending, you know, an hour to go a quarter mile on a rock, it just, plus the damage and the money. I know that excites some people, and I think they're crazy, but then they think I'm crazy for doing 110 through the desert. But yeah, that was a different life. All I want to do now is see all those things that I used to just go flying by and never really saw. But the nice thing about having the Gladiator with the Rubicon package is the easy button you just push to disconnect the sway bar, and it builds up a lot of confidence when you're going over uneven terrain, because it helps keep the Jeep a little more stable. But so that's one reason why we chose the Gladiator. You know, probably the biggest reason why we chose the Gladiator was because the aftermarket parts industry is just huge for this. Anything you want, anything you could dream of, it's probably already been made 3 or 4 times by somebody else. So you dream it, you can build it. What is going on here? There we go. Couldn't see myself in the camera. But anyway, yeah, so that was, you know, the sway bar, and then the aftermarket industry, and anything that, you know, just about anywhere you go, if the thing breaks down, you're gonna be able to get it fixed. Also, if you want to put 37-inch tires on it, you just put 37-inch tires on it. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have my lift on it yet. And those 37s, we've been wheeling. I had to zip tie back the plastic inner fenders on the front wheels, but it doesn't rub. I don't have any issues with those 37s. We're gonna need a little more travel, but I max it out pretty good the way it is now. I don't know if you've seen, like with a Toyota, if you want to put 33s on there, you got to do a body chop. And if you want to put 35s, you got to do a body mount relocation. I like Toyotas, but man, it just seemed like a lot of work to get to 35s, and then 37s, forget it. That's a lot of money. Here, like I said, I just bought 37s, put them on, no problem, with a little bit of backspacing. I got like 12 millimeter negative is what these black rhinos came out to, and we'll talk about them more in a different video. But hey, I won't waste any more of your time. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Hey, if you find value in this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and hit that notification bell, because you never know what kind of crazy thing we're going to do next. Till next time, peace.